Lots of people want to move on, and I don't blame them. They want to put the last 3 to 4 years behind them and get back to living their life. And I want to move on too. I would love to not have to talk about this stuff because it's depressing and it's dark sometimes. And plus, it's very triggering to people who have a attachment to political figures and think that they're, doing the Lord's work, so to speak. But the reason I'm not moving on and many people aren't moving on is because we know better, right? We know how dirty they did us over the last 3 years. When they try to do it again, not if, when, it'll be 10 times or maybe even 100 times worse. I think this was 100 or 1,000 times worse than anything they've ever done, right? So many people aren't moving on, which doesn't mean they're not living their lives. It doesn't mean I'm not living my life. I'll tell you one thing. You see something go down like what went down over the last 3 years, that'll wake your ass up and make you live your life, go places, meet people, get more bold and courageous about the things you came here to do, about what God put on your heart, right? The person God intended you to be and the things God wanted you to do. That'll wake you up. And that's why sometimes when I get angry at them for doing what they did, I also remember, oh yeah, look at the benefits. Look at who you've become, Mark, because they did that. Look at how much more courageous you are. Look at how much more focused and disciplined you are, right? Look at how much more knowledge you've acquired, Mark. I mean, I know things about medicine and health and wellness that I never ever knew before, right? And I've developed friendships with like-minded people that I didn't have before. And I've become more bold and courageous in the things that I say. And I've become more conscious of the fact that life could go any day, right? It's not a given that tomorrow's going to be here and we're just going to wake up and go about our business. It was a blessing and a curse all in one. It was a blessing and a curse all in one. I do hope and pray that people who want to move on at least realize at some level, keep one eye on them and one eye on your goals. I always think about that. I mean, this world is an interesting place. There's blessings and curses all around. I mean, it is a fallen world. This is the realization I've come to over the last number of years. I didn't used to think that way. I maybe knew it deep down in my heart, but it wasn't at the top of my consciousness. And quite frankly, probably didn't even recognize it deep down in my heart. But once you see some of the stuff going on in our world over the last 3 or 4 years, it became real clear that this is a fallen world. And in a fallen world, you want to keep one eye on you know who and one eye on your goals and dreams so that you don't get blindsided by some bullshit, right? But the fact that some people want to move on and put it all behind them, I feel for those people because that's a dangerous mindset to be in and thinking, oh, well, we're good now. We're not good now. We're not good now. Let me just lay some information down upon you, and you probably already know this if you've been paying attention. We gave the most criminal corporations on the planet, you know who they are. They make things that you put in your mouth and put in your body. We gave them, those people, billions of dollars. And those people are the worst offenders for making fraudulent, misleading claims about their products and services to doctors and the American people. Those people were directly involved in the VIOXX problem. Those people were directly involved in the OPIOD problem. Those people are the unequivocally, unquestionable baddest people on the planet. Department of Justice has fined them billions of dollars over the last few decades. They're bad news, super bad news. We gave them billions of dollars. What do you think those people are going to do with that money? You're already seeing it if you watch YouTube or watch television. They are going hard in the paint with advertising of all the new products that they're spinning off. It's my observation that they would like nothing more than for everyone on the planet to outsource 100% of their immunity and their health and wellness to them. And we know their products do not promote health and wellness, and they don't promote immunity, right? God gave us the vehicle. God gave us the immune system, and no one could design something better than God. let me circle back. So we gave those people lots of money, and they're also going to, sow that money back into purchasing influence from certain people in our world. And you probably know who I'm talking about. Basically, anyone that will sell them their influence, anyone that will allow themselves to be influenced. That's super sketch. You're already seeing a lot of celebrities. They're going to do it with politicians, because sometimes politicians they don't call it the swamp for nothing. Let's just leave it at that. So my point is this: no need to be afraid of the world, right? You don't need to be afraid of these people, because, that's not going to help us. And as the Bible said, do not fear. God knows what's up. He knows what's happening. But you do need to be aware of it. This is what I want to impart to you. You do need to be aware of it. There's a big difference between being afraid of something and being aware of something. It's super important to be aware, because those people are super greedy and they never get enough. Nothing will ever be enough for them. Clearly. So, do your life, live your life, love your friends and family, do your purpose. Check out Focus and Flow at focusandflow.co. That's products and apparel for conscious creators, to remind you that you're a creator, and the best way to create is consciously, in a focused, deliberate way. Nobody wants to drift. Nobody wants to end up at the end of their life going, you know what? I wish I would have done some of those things that I wanted to do, but was too afraid of what people would think of me. No one wants that to happen. Or I wish I would have done those things that I want to do in life, but I put them off and kept putting them off until now I really can't do them. So that's what Focus and Flow is about. Again, focusandflow.co. I'm very close to coming out with a guide, putting all of the information that I've acquired on my own journey, being a seeker of knowledge and information about how to enhance the human experience and live the best life. So when you get to the end of your life and you're on your deathbed, you're like, holy crap, that was fun. That was the best life ever. I had the best friends and family. I did the best, most fun things, most exhilarating things. I did what was in my heart. I spoke my mind. I had adventures and travel and experiences and nurtured, friendships and created things and enjoyed the life. That's what we want to have at the end of our life, right? So that's coming up very soon, but I just want to share this message with you about some people wanting to move on and other people knowing, no, we're not going to move on past this without fixing the problems. No more kicking the can down the road. That's how we got in the situation in the first place. Federal Reserve kicks the can down the road. Government kicks the can down the road. People kick the can down the road, right? Thanks very much for listening to this video. I appreciate you. I would love a thumbs up if you like this content. I'd love to have you as a subscriber as well. And also follow me on social media everywhere at GMarkPhillips. I share different things at different places. So until next time, I wish you all the best health, wealth, and success. Bye-bye.